What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this war, we are up against FSI. This is a big war because both alliances have a little bit of history together. Some of their players came to us, some of our players went to them. So there's a lot of camaraderie and I wouldn't say smack talk happening between both these alliances, but anyways, both very skilled alliances. Let's see how this plays out. So it's a tier 1 war, FSI. At the time of filming this video, the war is not done yet. So I'm on path 8 this war. I have 5 fights. My first fight is an Aegon. This is a pretty simple fight. It's a good little warm-up fight, but always boost big for every fight. Especially at this level, you know, you can't make any mistakes. I'm going to use Storm X for this fight. Just because of return policy. I have 2 Mystics on the team, so no point doing anything crazy. So yeah, online app, and even in the in-game chat, lots of talk going back and forth, all friendly. I've played with lots of the guys who are in FSI. So we're seeing a lot of video footage coming through line app from our opponents, from us. Every time we solo somebody, a video gets sent out. I didn't send out a video about this one because this one's kind of whatever, you know, it's just Aegon. I'm not getting any power whatsoever. But that's okay. He's going down slowly but surely. He just can't make any mistakes here. I can see the potential trap of this fight, you know, like you bring in a Mystic and nullify his Furies. But anyways, fight 1 done. Pretty simple little warm-up fight. My next fights are in section 2. And I was actually nervous about these fights, so because they're both high ground fights. So this is a rank 3 Sig 200 Red Goblin. And I'm going in with Doom, which makes high ground even worse. When you shock or incinerate them, you know, just, I think the high ground timer is cut. So my plan in this one is, you know, if he gets to 2 bars of power, then steal his power. And then once I get to a Doom cycle, then it should be gravy from there. And so far so good, you know. He's throwing an SP1 at will, so high ground hasn't been a factor yet. Now I'm at 3 bars of power and I want to push him a little higher, but you see like 1 block took 5% damage. But I did manage to push him close to 2 bars of power there. So now getting into the Doom cycle. But like huge boost, like 27,000 PI. You're just managing the power. I have a Mystic power boost, so the whole Doom cycle thing, you know, gets finicky when you have 200% Mystic power boost. And now I have Storm Pyramid X. I fought this earlier in the season, and I ate some special 2s, and if it wasn't for the vulnerability boost, I would have completely died. She's not duped, so that helps a little bit, but either way, like look, she's glancing everything here. So the plan is, again, don't let her really get to 2 bars of power. She got there. I was a little nervous. I'm not nullifying anything right now, but I'm just trying to keep her under 2 bars. And then she throws her SP1. Things are going good here. And now we get into the Doom cycle here. And that does some pretty good damage. She's at 3 bars. I just have to make sure I don't get to 2. And now she's at 2, so I'm a little nervous here. I throw my SP1 into nothing. So again, still nervous. Just holding block. SP1, again, doesn't steal anything. This time it does, so I got very lucky there. And now I'm just gonna go SP2, fills up another 2 bars of power. right into another SP2, and that's all she wrote. So that fight was a little nerve-wracking. Next fight is a fight that I've done many times, Mojo. I'm just checking to see if my invulnerability boost was still on, and it wasn't, unfortunately. I have to use another one. Take a little health potion. So this fight is really all about managing power. And in any way, the kinetic transference works really well for Doom. So push him to 2 bars and then I can steal his power. And here again with another SP1. So I had a few mistakes in the last few fights. So I'm just going to be throwing a lot of SP1s until I can get into a comfortable groove with the Doom cycle here. And the way the power is being stolen, that stuff, I couldn't get to the Doom cycle fast enough, and I didn't really want to push him to SP2, so I just took it to the block, maybe to avoid a little bit of degen damage. But anyways, now we get to the Doom cycle here. I actually don't enjoy the different animation that you have against champs like MODOK or Mojo. It's just the long dash in to get the Doom cycle going here. And there you go, now that I have an SP2 with the Fury on, I feel pretty good about this. It doesn't do as much damage as I expected though. But the fight's over. And now, the boss fight. So I'm going to boost bait for the boss fight. Redemption here is what I'm going for. And this fight is to get 50-0 in the battle group for the second time this season. So this one I'm going to boost huge. Don't even need that boost, but hey, I have it, so why not use it? So Sorcerer Supreme with the Storm Pyramid X Synergy will start with 1 bar power. And I do have a Wags pre-fight. I do have the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights, but the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights, I didn't knock him down fast enough, so they're gonna go away here. And here I'm just kind of hitting into his block until I get to 3 bars of power. And I'm gonna launch my SP3 to get that permanent slow rune. And I missed the extra 20% damage, but all I really care about is hitting the SP3 at this point in the fight. Because now every single time I throw a special, they'll have the slow debuff on it. So that really alleviates any stress in this fight right there. But you'll see, like, high ground is going to play a major factor in this fight. Here I'm going to throw an SP1 to just get a little bit of passive regen in the background. And that's the thing I like most about Storm Pyramid X is that now here we hit a huge SP2 here. Not huge, but you know, against Magneto, doing 40,000 damage in 1 shot is pretty good. And now I got 3 regens in the background. We got some armor breaks on you, so I'm feeling really good right now about where this fight's going. I've had a few cool intercepts, a few lucky shots there. Here I intercepted with another SP2 during armor break mode. So he's got all kinds of armor breaks. So we're doing some great damage right now. I'm actually really enjoying where this fight's going. High ground is 4 altitude charges, so I can't really take any blocks, but I'm going to regen some of it. But you can see this, like every single block I take is really hurting. And then now here I get an SP3 while in armor break mode, so this is going to be big. So now every time I throw a special, I'm going to armor break him, and he's going to have a slow debuff. And we get some great damage there. What does it say at the end here? 73,000. It's a pretty good SP3 against an awakened Magneto, but SP3 bypasses his awakened ability. So once again, I'm feeling really good at this point. Just getting happier and happier and happier with everything going on. some reason my monitor went out there. Okay, so now we're back into this. And now this is where I start kind of not feeling too good about the high ground timing. I throw my SP2 into nothing here, and I made a mistake like that last war when I died against him. And, you know, I just had to stay calm. But I'm down to 30% health, and I haven't even been hit once. He's healing like crazy because of the debuffs I'm putting on him with his willpower. Here I get lucky to throw an SP2. Pretty big damage, he's down to 11%. I only have 1 regen, and he's got 9 altitude, going for 10 now. Oh, he still has 9 altitude charges. So I'm kind of staying back, hoping to intercept with a special. And that's exactly what happens here. Well timed, 17,000. And now he's down to 5%. Can't take any block damage. I get a great intercept, a well timed right there. And now we finish him off with an SP. And it was stressful, but hey, we got it done. A solo is a solo. And that gives BG2 another perfect war. So there's only one battle group left to finish, and it is FSI's Battle Group 2 against us. Right now we're losing by 2 deaths. We know their diversity is off by 1, so if they die twice and we solo the rest, then we win this war. If we win this war, that solidifies tier 1 for us, and we get closer to Masters. If we lose the war, we might drop to T2, and you know, we'll have to have some rearranging to do. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. This was a very good war against a very good alliance, and I look forward to facing them again in the future, and good luck to them, and hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Thank you.